The pictures show at least two spots where Israeli strikes targeted Beirut. Now, I want to come to you, Mr. Anil Jain. Mr. Jain, all of the points that Ambassador Gupta has listed, do you think that war was the answer and the solution in spite of all of these points?
Well, simple. War is never a solution to any problem, anywhere, everywhere. So is the case here also. I don't think this war will uh, give a perfect solution. The problems will probably, even the war stops, the problems will go on. Unless both the parties, particularly now the whosoever takes over Iranian leadership and the US leadership, sit down with open mind and open hearts and then settle down the issue. War is not going to settle. Instead, probably it will further extend. I feel that others are also sitting in the fence to join this war because this is again an opportunity for others. China probably is most affected by this war. Chinese energy needs, 80% of the Chinese energy needs were met by Venezuela and Iran. So the China is this particular war is going to impact the Chinese economy directly, and that too very hard, and probably much harder than what it's going to impact the Indian economy. So definitely China will not continue to sit on the fence. Definitely there'll be some reaction, and maybe some may not be a direct action, but there will be some strong reaction and support for Iran. And so is the case with Russia. The Putin also is not on good terms with America because of American continuous support to Ukraine. So these both the countries are probably looking into an opportunity to deal with the United States on a battleground which is located at a third place. And let's see what, with the induction of all these new players, what shape the whole game takes over and how it all unfolds. I'm not very optimistic about short-term solution or reconciliation, but let's see over a period of time things will settle down. Of course, we have seen World War I and World War II, which went on almost for 4 5 years, and then also there was no solution. So here also something of the similar type appears to be appearing on the stage. Yeah.
Mr. Anil Jain, what would you like to say on this new development that's coming in?
In any war, the casualties are there. So is the case here. The casualties are going to happen on both the sides because it's a free flow of all kinds of weapons, missiles, drones. So the people are going to definitely die, and then, as you have seen, even the civilian areas, hospitals, schools are targeted. So people are going to die, and ultimately, war is war actually, and then it all happens. People do die, and so is going to be the case whether it is Iran or Israel or any other country, even the UAE. If the attacks continue in UAE, there is going to be a loss of property as well as loss of people. So we will have to stand with this loss. Otherwise, we have to see that the war stops. But if the war continues, this loss will go on. And we all have seen in past, whenever there was a war, then 100, look at even the Ukraine, how many people I know, and there's no count of people, the soldiers, the civilians, the children, the women, they are lost because of this aggression, war, and arms, ammunitions, all free flying objects falling anytime without any warning, etc. So we have to stand with it. That is what we can say.